Chapter 12 Joseph. With name of the God, the Almighty, the Merciful. Alif Lam Ra. These signs of the book, the clear. Surely we sent it down, a Quran Arabic. Maybe you understand. Us, we explain over you good, the explanations, with what we inspire to you this, the Quran. And if you were, from before it, to be from the oblivious. Behold, said Joseph to his father, O my father, surely I see 11 stars, and the sun, and the moon. I see them to me prostrating. He said, O my son, don't you explain your vision over your brothers, but they will plan to you a plan. Surely the Satan to the man an enemy clear. And like that he chooses you, your Lord, and he will teach you from explanation of the stories, and he will complete his favor over you and over family of Jacob, like what completed her over your two fathers from before, Abraham and Isaac. Surely your Lord, knowledgeable, wise. Already are in Joseph and his brothers signs to the questioners. Behold, they said, to be Joseph and his brother more loved to our father from us, and we a group, surely our father to be in a strainous clear. Kill Joseph, or exile him earth, it will change to you face of your father, and you be from after it, people righteous. Said a seer from them, don't you kill Joseph and throw him in unseen of the well. They will pick him one of the caravans, if you be doers. They said, O our father, what to you? Not you safe keep us over Joseph, and surely we to him to be sincere. Send him with us tomorrow. He will run, and he will play, and surely we to him to be guards. He said, surely I, to it surely grieving me, that you go with him, and I fear that it will eat him, the wolf, and you over him oblivious. They said, if eats him the wolf, and we a group, surely we then to be losers. So when they went with him, and they put together that they would make him in unseen of the well, and we inspired to him, to your surely informing them with their command this, and they, not they perceived. And they came to their father evening, they crying. They said, O our father, surely we went, we following, and we left Joseph with our sustenance, but ate him the wolf, and not you with belief to us, and if we be truthful. And they came over his shirt with blood false. He said, but ask to you your souls, command. but patience beautiful, and the God the asked over what you utter. And came a caravan, so they sent their runner, but lowered his bucket. He said, O information, this boy. And they hid him barter, and the God knowledgeable with what they did, and sold him with a sum short, dirhams counted, and they were in him from low esteem. And said the one who purchased him from Egypt to his woman, Honor his abode, maybe that he benefits us, or we take him a son. And like that we established to Joseph in the earth, and to our teaching him from explanation of the stories, and the God victorious over his command, and but surely most of the mankind not they know. And when reached his strength, we brought him wisdom and knowledge, and like that we repay the beneficent. And enticed him the one he in her home over his soul, and she shut the doors, and she said, Hey to you. He said, Forbid the God, surely he, my Lord, better abode, surely he, not he makes prosperous the wrongdoers. And already she fell with him, and he fell with her, if not that showed evidence his Lord, like that to our turning away over him the evils and the lewdnesses. Surely he from our servants the exclusive. And followed to the door, and she tore his shirt from back, and nared her mister by the door. She said, Not repaying of one who intends with your keepers evil, except that he imprisoned or punishment grievous. He said, Here enticed me over my soul, and witnessed a witness from her keepers, if is his shirt torn from front, but she true, and he from the falsifiers. And if is his shirt torn from back, but she falsified, and he from the truthful. So when saw his shirt torn from back, he said, Surely it from your plan, surely your plan great. Joseph, turn away over this, and ask forgiveness to your crime. Surely you are from the faulters. And said women in the city, Woman of the mighty, she enticed her servant over his soul, has covered her love. Surely we, to our seeing her in a strenuous glare. But when she heard with their plotting, she sent to them, and she prepared to them settings, and brought each one from them a knife. And she said, Come out over them. But when they saw him, he overcame, and they cut their hands. And they said, Glory to God, not this a conscious being, if this except an angel honored. She said, But that to you, the one you surely blamed me in him, and already I enticed him over his soul, but stopped. And if not he does what I order him, to his sure imprisonment, and to his being from the lowly. He said, Lord, the prison more loved to me from what they surely call me to it. and except you turn over me their plan, I will fall to them, and I will be from the ignorant. So answered to him his Lord, but turned over him their plan. Surely he the listener, the knowledgeable. Then opened to them from after what they saw the signs, to their surely imprisoning him till a while. And entered with him the prison 2 servants. Said one of them both, Surely I see me pressing alcohol. And said the other, Surely I see me carrying above my head bread, she eating the bird from it. Inform us with explanation of it. Surely we see you from the beneficent. He said, Not it will come to you both food, you both sustaining it, except I will inform you both with explanation of it before that it comes to you both. That to you both from what taught me my Lord. Surely I left nation of people, not they believe with the God, and they with the hereafter they reject. And I follow nation of my fathers, Abraham and Isaac and Jacob. Not is to us that we partner with the God from a thing, that from grace of the God over us and over the mankind, and but surely most of the mankind, not they thank. O my companions of the prison, our Lord separate, better, or the God the one, the irresistible? Not you serve from other than him, except names. You name them, you and your fathers. Not sends down the God with them from authority. If the judgment, except to God, commands, surely not you serve, except to him. That the way, the constant, and but surely most of the mankind, not they know. O my companions of the prison, of what one of you both, but he will slake his Lord, alcohol, and of what the other, but he will be crucified, but she will eat the bird from his head. Decision of the command, which in it you both consult me. And he said to the one, thought surely he to be saved from them both, Remind of me with your Lord, but made him forget the Satan, reminding his Lord. So tarried in the prison some years. And said the king, Surely I see 7 cows fatted. They eat them 7 thin, and 7 coverings green, and others dry. O you, the chiefs, counsel me in my vision, if you be to the visions interpreters. They said, Confused dreams, and not we with explanation of the dreams with knowledge. And said the one who was saved from them both, and admonished after people, I will inform you with explanation of it, so send me. Joseph, O you, the friend, counsel us in 7 cows fatted. They eat them 7 thin, and 7 coverings green, and others dry. Maybe I return to the mankind, maybe they know. He said, You will grow 7 years continuously, but not will you harvest, but leave it in its coverings, except a little from what you will eat. Then they will come from after that 7 severe. They will eat what you send forth to them surely, except a little from what you will save. Then it will come from after that a year. In it they will be blessed, the mankind, and in it they will press. And said the king, Come to me with him. But when came to him the messenger, he said, Return to your Lord, but ask him what condition of the women, those who cut their hands. Surely my Lord, with their plan, knowledgeable. He said, What you're addressing, behold, you enticed Joseph over his soul. They said, Glory to God, not we know over him from evil. She said, Woman of the mighty, now I will explain the truth. I enticed him over his soul, and surely he to be from the truthful. That to his knowing, surely not I betray him with the unseen, and surely the God, not he guides plan of the betrayers. And not I free my soul, surely the soul to be visitation with the evil, except what mercies my Lord. Surely my Lord forgiving, merciful. And said the king, Come to me with him, I will make him exclusive to myself. So when spoke to him, he said, Surely you the day by our side established, secure. He said, Make me over treasures of the earth, surely I a guard knowledgeable. And like that we established to Joseph in the earth, he established from her where he wished. We send with our mercy one we wish, and not we lower reward of the beneficent. And to be reward of the hereafter, better to those who believe, and they fearing. And came brothers of Joseph, but they entered over him, but recognized them, and they to him weird. And when they moved with their moving, he said, Come to me with brother to you from your father. Do not you see surely I complete the weight, and I better of the sending down. But if not you come to me with him, but no weight to you with me, and not will you near me. They said, Soon we will entice over him his father, and surely we to be doing. And he said to his servants, Make their barter in their rides. Maybe they recognize it when they return to their keepers. Maybe they return. So when they returned to their father, they said, O our father, stop from us the weight, but send with us our brother. We will weigh, and surely we to him to be guards. He said, Do I safe keep you over him, except like what I secured you over his brother from before? But the God better guard, and he more merciful of the merciful. And when they opened their sustenance, they found their barter returned to them. They said, O our father, what we seek, this, our barter returned to us, and we will feed our keepers, and we will guard our brother, and we will add weight with caravan, that a weighing easy. He said, Not will I send him with you, till you bring to me a promise from the God, to your surely coming to me with him, except that he encompasses with you. So when they brought him their promise, he said, The God over what we say, a disposer. And he said, O my sons, don't you enter from door one, and enter from doors separate, and not I self-sufficient over you from the God, from a thing. If the command, accept to God, over him I trust, and over him but they trust, the trusters. And when they entered from where ordered them their father, not was it self-sufficient over them from the God, from a thing, except a contention in soul of Jacob decided it, and surely he to be with knowledge to what we taught him, and but surely most of the mankind not they know. And when they entered over Joseph, secured to himself his brother, he said, Surely I your brother, but don't you surely lose hope, with what they will, they do. So when they moved with their moving, made the cup in ride of his brother, then called a caller, You, the caravan, surely you to be thieves. They said, and they faced over them, What you miss? They said, We missing cup of the king, and to one who comes with it, carrying with caravan, and I with him fancying. They said, By the God, already you know, not we come to our warring in the earth, and not we are thieves. They said, But what repaying of it, if you be falsifiers? They said, Repaying of it, one, found in his ride, but he repaying of it. Like that we repay the wrongdoers. So opened with their sacks, before sack of his brother, then took it out from sack of his brother. Like that we planned to Joseph, not was to his taking his brother in way of the king, except that he wished the God. We raise ranks, one we wish, and above all with knowledge, knowledgeable. They said, If he stole, but has stolen brother to him from before, but concealed her Joseph in his soul, and not he opened her to them. He said, You badly placed, and the God aware with what you utter. They said, O you, the mighty, surely to him father, old, great, so grab one of us place of him. Surely we see you from the beneficent. He said, Forbid the God that we grab, except one we found our sustenance with him. Surely we then to be wrongdoers. So when they lost hope from him, they exclusively met. Said bigger of them, Do not you know, surely your father has taken over you a promise from the God, and from before what you forgot in Joseph. But not will I disturb the earth till he calls to me, my father, or he commands the God to me. and he better of the judges. Return to your father, but be saying, O our father, surely your son stole, and not we witness, except with what we know, and not we are to the unseen guards. And ask the city, the one we were in her, and the caravan, the one we returned in her, and surely we to be truthful. He said, but ask to you your souls, command, but patience beautiful. Maybe the God that he bring to me with them altogether. Surely he the knowledgeable, the wise. And turned over them and said, O I irritated over Joseph, and whitened his eyes from the grief, but he grieved. They said, by the God, you consult your remembrance of Joseph, till you be shaking, or you be from the destroyed. He said, surely what I discord, my distraction, and my grief to the God, and I know from the God what not you know. O my sons, go, but you seek from Joseph and his brother, and don't you give up hope from mercy of the God. Surely not they give up hope from mercy of the God, except the people, the rejecting. So when they entered over him, they said, O you, the mighty, touches us and our keepers, the evil, and we come with barter pushed forward, so complete to us the weight, and you be truthful over us. Surely the God, he repays the givers of truth. He said, do you know what you did with Joseph and his brother? Behold, you ignorance. They said, are surely you to be you Joseph? He said, I Joseph, and this my brother, has favored the God over us. Surely he fears and he waits, but surely the God, not he lowers reward of the beneficent. They said, by the God, already made you apparent the God over us, and if we are to be falters. He said, no reproach over you the day, he will forgive the God to you, and he more merciful of the merciful. Go with my shirt, but throw it over face of my father. It will return sight, and come to me with your keepers altogether. And when moved the caravan, said their father, surely I, to my finding wind of Joseph, even if that you make me dotard. They said, by the God, surely you to be in your astrayness, the old. But when that came the informer, threw it over his face, but returned sight. He said, did not I say to you, surely I know from the God what not you know. They said, O our Father, ask forgiveness to us of our crimes. Surely we are faulters. He said, soon I will ask forgiveness to you of my Lord. Surely he the forgiving, the merciful. So when they entered over Joseph, secured to himself his two parents, and he said, enter Egypt, if wishes the God, securely. and raised his two parents over the throne, and they fell to him prostrating. And he said, O my father, this explanation of my vision from before has made her my Lord reality, and has been beneficent with me. Behold, took me out from the prison, and came with you from the farness, from after that blurred the Satan between me and between my brothers. Surely my Lord mysterious to what he wishes. Surely he the knowledgeable, the wise. Lord, have you brought me from the kingship, and you taught me from explanation of the stories. Originator of the heavens and the earths, you my protector in the world and the hereafter. Take me away Muslim, and join me with the righteous. That from news of the unseen we inspire it to you, and not you were by their side. Behold, they put together their command, and they plotted. And not most of the mankind, and if you anxious with belief, and not you ask them over it from reward, if it accept reminder to the knowing. And like how many from signs in the heavens and the earths, they pass over them, and they over them turned away. And not they believe, most of them, with the God, except and they partner. Will but they believe that she comes to them, covering from punishment of the God, or she comes to them, the hour, suddenly, and they, not they perceive. Say, this, my path, I call to the God, oversight, I and one who follows me, and glory the God, and not I from the partnering. And not we sent from before you, except men, we inspired to them from keepers of the cities. Will but not they travel in the earth, but they look how was end of those from before them, and to be home of the hereafter, better to those who fear. Will but not you understand? Till when they surely lose hope, the messengers, and they think, surely they have been falsified. Comes to them our help, but save those we wish, and not will it be turned, our war, over the people, the sinners. Already is in their explanations instruction to those with the sense. Not is a story, it invented, and but confirms what in front of it, and explains everything, and guidance and mercy to people, they believing.